What's going on, and welcome back to the GlowShift Gauges YouTube channel. Just to recap a little bit, we put a supercharger on the car, we did a full header and exhaust, we switched out some drivetrain components, we did a full suspension swap, we put wheels and tires on the car, got some items powder coated. So now all we have left to do is we got to put the roll cage and the interior back in the car so we can start getting this thing ready to go to the dyno to see what numbers it puts down after we did the modifications. Get this thing ready, send out for its first official track day. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the roll cage, and let's go.
Well, let's get it in without you scratching it. You ready?
Yeah.
You don't look ready.
Oh, we're gonna start now?
Yeah, we're starting.
Okay.
All right, now we can pull the bars back out so we can fit the side panels back in and get the rear seat delete in and move forward. Okay, how's that look?
Looks good.
I think it's in. Nope. I'm not made for this. I think we're ready for the seat delete. On second thought, now that I think about it, I think we want to go ahead and put the carpet in first. That way the seat delete can go over top of it. In order to do that, we're going to have to put the front side rails in. That way we can cut the carpet out around the base plate down there in the front. So let's get those bars in, get them tightened down, and we'll drop the carpet in. Set the center console up, and then we can move on to the rear seat delete after that. All right, that bar's in. Let me do the other side. All right, front bars are in. I think it's time to drop the carpet in.
You think, or it is?
I think it's time. That's better looking. Cool. All right. Do you want to do the center console next or the rear seat?
Rear seat.
All right, rear seat it is.
Attempt number 1 at fitting it through the trunk. Whoa! Who said nothing ever works on the first try?
It's starting to look like an interior again. Alright, there's the shifter. center console's in, and put these side panels in. All right, here comes passenger seat. See, piece of cake. Nice and easy to get into.
Do you even notice it's there?
Yeah. Your arm kind of cradles in it.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. I mean, it's not like awkward. Alright, next one. Alright. You ready for the initial driver's seat test drive?
Test drive?
No, we're test driving the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, you do the honors.
I can live with it. I have no clutch pedal, but
I need practice. It's been a while.
been a while for what? To be able to sit in this thing?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's see what happens. It runs.
All right. The roll cage is in, the interior is all back together. The car runs, started up, no issues. We're gonna wait to put the trunk stuff back together for when we do the nitrous install. So actually now I think we're gonna put the spoiler together and get that on the car, and then start getting some of the rest of these body panels on. So.
And this is this side. Got some fancy body color end caps. Look at that. One. All right. Let's mock up the center. We'll prep the area and then we'll tape it on.
So it's gonna make sure this thing doesn't fall off, right?
That's the plan. All right. You don't plug anything?
No.
This isn't good. All right, spoiler looks good with that. Let's start taking off this panel. We have a new panel that gets rid of this emblem, makes it the same finish as the spoiler, a little matte black. And then along with that, we have little bezels that go around the taillights to finish off that trim as well. All right. Let's get the other one. Looking at you. Camera looks good. Let's put these clips on. Finishes off the back pretty good. And we have these to go around the taillights to finish off the look and make sure everything matches. Alright, all the panels are on. Looks pretty good. Ready to do the hood? We're gonna change it out to be Roush heat extractors, which is gonna be the same matte black type of finish. You have 5 louvers in there and change the look of the hood. Looks like we're gonna drop down this insulation pad.
We're taking that out anyway because it's hitting the supercharger, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about leaving it out. We'll see how it goes. So, all right, let me get a panel pop tool and start taking that out. A little Mustang in there. Imagine that.
Hey, just think of everything.
Yep, that's how you know if it's a factory hood or not, I guess. One. Point of no return here, guys. You're doing. 1. 2. Hopefully that's good.
Okay.
There it is. Roush sheet extractors are installed.
And just like that, our Mustang is completely back together. We got the interior and roll cage completely back in the car. We got the new body panels on. The only things we have left to do on this car are the alky kit and the nitrous kit before we can get it over to the dyno. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We wouldn't want you to miss out on all the remaining episodes, and we'll see you on the next one.